Hello everybody, this is TheStrikingTroller, as you can see in the title. Today, if you want to know lots about Flash Professional, which is a few of the basics, here's what you need to know. This is also a, another animation creator, so this is, basically how you make animations if you want, and if you want to code and make video games later on, well, you just have to, like this video and maybe see if there's later on videos to see how. Anyways, let's start into our Flash Professional. First, what you want to do is you want to go with ActionScript 3.0. And you can click that, and this is called a stage. And your stage is where you're going to be putting your plays or any objects that you want on the stage. Down here in this corner, this is called a layer, and you can add more layers by clicking this button. And you can also rename the layers by saying background if you want. Also, up here is your tool selection, and this can help you by making characters if you want, like funny face, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? No? Well, never mind. But anyways, oh, and to see how I just undid that, if you press Command, if I'm on a Mac, or if you're on any other PC, press Control and Z, and it will take away that object. And if you want that object back, do Command or Control Y, and you'll get that back. Just a quick reminder if you wanted to edit that or anything. Next things first is these things down here. You're probably like, oh, what are those little frames, you know? It's kind of making me, well, basically, these are, each frame, and let's say this frame you wanted this circle. And I can add a frame by doing insert frame, which has nothing in it. You can do insert keyframe, which you'll always want to do. Insert keyframe has already something in it, and it's already got something converted to it. So if you pressed delete in this object, you can see that there's no object in this, but there is in this. So, anyways, basically, this is what the tools do on this right-hand margin. This tool helps you select anything or move anything around that you want to do. This one lets you reshape. I'll just show you for an example. This one, if you have to drag over like this, or not like this, because if you do this and you try to move it, it will remove the circle, not that. So you have to select it all and then move it. This one helps you select multiple things if you want to adjust it, like maybe do that, some funky moves. This one also allows you to edit the rotation of the circle, and again, fix or adjust the size. But then again, you might want to select the whole thing before you do it, or it might mess up. This thing is called a lasso tool. There is also different types of magic or lasso tools that this can use. So if you want to cut something out using this tool, just click the off. You can take this and hold and drag out a part that, let's say, you didn't want. Then you can press delete, and there you go. That piece is now gone. Also, another piece, 3D rotation tool. If you, we'll come back to it later. Also, the pen tool, you can choose different way, like, different lines or ways or shapes that you want to do it in. Let me just rewind all this. If you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? Text allows you to just put text in, but first, before you put the text in, you have to make a box. Then you put the text in, then adjust the size on over this margin. This is called the properties, and you can change whatever you want in this version. So if you clicked the background, you can change the color of the background by choosing here, and woo, rainbow. Anyways, let's go with this nice green. And if you try to move the background, you can't. Alright, so now that we're done with the background, this is line, so you can make lines as well. You can just experiment a bunch of these tools. Anyways, you can also go to your library, and if you want to import any photos, you can do File, Import, to either Stage or Library, preferably Library, because this imports different photos. So let's say if I wanted this one, you all go up to your library, and your photo will be here. And if you want to drag this to your background, you can. Now, you're saying, what am I going to do? Like, how am I going to get this down to size? Well, basically what you can do is you can resize it by doing this one, and holding shift you can rechange the size by only for what it is. Or you can use the cursor tool, left click it, and go to your properties, and put in width of 550, and 400 over here. And that should narrow it down to the actual stage width. There you go, you got your background. But now you're like, well, what's the point if you've got the circle back here and you're like, well, I kind of want to show the circle without it being over. Take the circle, you can cut it by doing Command X, Control X, and replacing this back here. And with your new layer that you have created, you can go over and click that and place it, paste by Command V. But you're like, hey, where's my image still if it's under it? Well, it's actually still under it, but if you want to change it from back to front, hold the layer and push it up one, and your image will appear now. And if you're trying to edit something and you're like, oh crap, this is annoying, lock the layer by pressing this, and now, whoops, now if you lock this one, you can actually change this without the background moving. If you only want to change the background, you can do this. Alright, and if you want to see what it's like without the background, and you can change a couple stuff. Anyways, if you want another quick tutorial on how to do something else, like actually make an animation next one, this is just the basics. Stay tuned, and please give this a like if you want some more to know any more animations. And thank you very much, and see you guys later.